So today, what I'm giving a review on, before I give that review, yo, welcome to G1 Vision, another vision of G1. How y'all doing today, man? Today is another great day that I'm giving a review. If you done seen my video before this, you already know what the review on. And I said that this review was coming. And the whole reason why I want to give the review, like I said, man, I love these cars. I'm so in love with them. And I really feel like it's like one of my dream cars. I ain't gonna say one of my biggest dream cars, but one of my dream cars. But I want to give a review because I love to give reviews on sports cars and cars just in general, and you know, all the unique cars, and this is a very unique car to me. So I want to give a review on it because last one I gave a review on C7, and like I said, a lot of people gave comments and a lot of people said what they said and this and that. Again, it was not my car. I was help promoting the dealership, so whatever y'all said, it ain't got nothing to do with me. It's not harming me or nothing like that. I just gave a review on a C7. So today, what I'm giving a review on, before I give that review, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and comment down below and let me know. But this is what we reviewing on today. Let me get my shadow up out of there. You can see that we got a 2022 Chevy Corvette C8. And I want to say that this is the 2LT. It's the 2LT, and we got the 2022 Chevy Corvette, the C8. One thing I can say about this car before that we get into it about this car is that I love the way it handles. That's the first thing, because that's the first thing that people go off of, the way that the vehicles handles. They always think that a lot of sports cars like this that sit low, everybody say it's like a go-kart, and I done gave a couple people rides and stuff like that, and they say they love the way it feel, but it feel like a go-kart. It's not a rough ride for this definitely to be something like this as a sport car, low to the car. I would say the C7 was more of a rough ride to me. I can understand these is newer. C8s came out in what, 2020, I want to say. Don't quote me if I'm wrong. They came out before. Whatever y'all feel like saying in the comments, whatever, blah blah. But like I say, the ride is definitely comfortable. One thing about this car, I can say what it reminds me of, it's kind of like the McLarens, and it definitely looks like a Ferrari. We can definitely say that it looks like a Ferrari. A lot of people say it looks like a Ferrari, and a lot of people say it don't look like the Ferrari. But this is the only vehicle I know that is out, made its closest look to a Ferrari, because everybody kept saying, is that a Ferrari? And my son said that, is it a Ferrari? So that's the thing that was funny, so I let him call it Ferrari. But it reminds me of the Lamborghinis and the McLarens, how they got the actual vents. I'm gonna say the vents, the radiators in the front, and they got it on the side. and the gills. And you know, that got a lot to do with keeping this car cool, because for this to be not the top model of the C8s, because I believe the Z06, and this thing got a lot of power for it to be what it kind of birds them. Oh, it must be quails. For it to be just the C8, the regular model, it got a lot of power for that. And I done raced a couple. I raced a Scat Pack. It was some Infinity that was a supercharged, and I ain't gonna lie, this thing dog walked on with no problem. So I can imagine that the Z06 of what it can be. I know a couple people gonna be like, oh well, it ain't go up against the Hellcat or the Demon and this and that. Again, this is the C8. This is the base model of the C8 right here. So you can't sit up there and put this up against the top echelon of the Hellcats, the Demons, and all that type of stuff like that. You can't. It's because this is the base model of the C8. Now we talking Z06s and more, then we can do top dog for top dog. So don't compare little dog to top dog and say that, oh, it will walk this. Like, if you gonna talk about your Hellcat stuff, go find you a Z06 and pull up on them. And without yours touched, stock for stock. So don't go up there, boost it up and trying to race something that's already just come out the factory like that. But besides that, what I like about this, the one I had before, I had a video, I did a vlog on. I had a white one that was a convertible. And I think I like the convertible a little more. But this is still really nice. I'm not complaining. Where's the keys at? Let me show you guys the motor first. Boom, you just double tap that and that pops the actual hood. We can't call this the trunk because this is the hood. The back is the hood, the front is the trunk. But this is the motor. It's a little dusty right now. It's dusty right now, but I ain't gonna lie, like I said, it has a lot of power. But this is the whole hood area. It got like an extra trunk for, I'm gonna show you what this area is for, besides if the thing that I'm gonna put there is not there, which is the top. So let me pull this top off. You just pull these latches right here. You pull that latch right there. And this is the thing that had me confused, because I was just pulling on this like, okay, it ain't coming down. I figured out you have to push that first, then it pops up. So once you pull that up, I gotta try to do this with one hand. It won't work. So this is what I'm gonna do. Is this. You gotta pull it up in front, slide it forward. Let me bring y'all with me. So this is the top right here. And you see it got these latches. These two latches. That connects into these latches right there. So let me set this in here. All right, let me find a place to set y'all up if I can. Perfect, it's working with me. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go, let's go. But yeah, you just lock it in, just push down, boom, locked in. So since I locked that in, now I can pull on it. You ain't gotta worry about you driving and it bouncing all over the place and hitting anything. So that's a good thing about that. And another thing, you do not have to slam the trunk. It kind of does like the Cadillacs, where you can close it and you just push down a little bit, boom, and it basically brings itself down. I'm gonna show y'all, this is the look of it when the top is off. And it varies, and then that's what mainly reminds you of the Ferrari when the top definitely comes off. So that's another thing that's interesting about this car that I love. And let me show y'all the trunk. He does the same thing, like how you press it twice and hold it. He does this the same thing, and it pops the trunk. Slash used to be hood on other cars, but this is the trunk area. You see I got a rag in there. It's a nice amount of space. It's not made to say, hey, it's to carry groceries and like $500 worth of groceries. Like, nah, you don't want to do that. This is actually a vehicle. You see that it's a two-seater. It's not made for a lot of people to be in the vehicle with you. So It ain't made to carry much, just, you know, enough, you know, your daily package that you carry with you. But it actually has, I want to say this is the 6-piston caliber on here, and it has great like stopping power because it has a lot of acceleration that it pulls very hard on. And the back, which is a little dusty caliber, but it has front and back. It has a front and back caliber on there, so that actually, you know, helps it stop even more. And I promise you, you can bump this thing up to, I want to say, jump up to 100 miles an hour like in no time, and it would slow it. It would actually stop it like on a dime almost. So that's one thing I like about this. It's a very safe vehicle at that. You can feel that it's light. You can definitely feel that it's light, and it has a couple different modes on here I'm gonna show y'all. But before I get into showing y'all that, it has the remote start, and the exhaust system, I don't know if it came stock like this. I'm not for sure. I don't know how they come from brand new from the dealer, if they come with exhaust or not, but this one has exhaust. And let me let y'all listen to it as I crank it. So you double press this and you hold it. So boom, boom, and you hold it. So boom, boom. Now y'all comment down below and let me know what y'all think about that sound of exhaust. I didn't do no cold start. You know, I had drove it up here where I'm at. I'm actually at one of my nearby mountains. It's a very nice place. But the exhaust system sounds great to me. I love it. Oh, another thing that it has is 3 cameras in the front. I mean, you know what? And I could never find the 3rd camera. But this is one of the cameras, and this is one of the cameras. And I know it's another camera that's pointing downwards somewhere. But I know 2 of them when I turn the thing on the front, so you don't tear up the ground effects, you don't run into the little stopper and all that type of stuff. So that's what that is for. I always turn that on when I'm parking. And when I go in reverse, there's another camera that comes on, which is, I think it's 2 cameras. It's a camera right here. This is your reverse camera, and it's another camera right here that goes to your actual rear view mirror, which is here, and this is live video. So that's another thing about that. For that on the outside, I want to say that I done showed y'all. Let's get in the inside. Let's definitely get in the inside. So let's look at the leather, the black and peanut butter leather. It's very comfortable. It really feel like, I ain't gonna say like it's actual real leather, that's what I'm gonna say, but it actually feel like, you know, it have a Spencer feel to it. Like it's heavy duty real leather, and it's comfortable too. You know, for me to sit down in here, I'm 6'3", so by me being 6'3", coming down is low to me. So a lot of people that's probably like 5'8", 5'9", men that's 5'10", or even women that's even like 5'5". This is more something that they can fit in and have no problem sitting in. But I still don't have no problem sitting in, because I'm not like, I know nothing against big people, not no big husky dudes, so I can just fit in and jump in and out like with no problem. But so far as that, this again, like I said, it's the live video. If you wanted to show the what is that? The actual just regular view, like how it bees in regular cars, you just flip that little switch right here, boom, and flip it up, and it shows the live video. So boom, boom, that's how you do that. Since I remote started it, you always got to put your foot on the brakes so the car can get activated ready for you to drive. So that's how you do that. Hopefully no music come on, because it always happens. So this is the dash of it. So let me go back to the modes of it. Let me show y'all the modes. So this is, I want to say, the first base mode. It says tour mode. I don't know if y'all can see that. It says tour mode. So that's tour mode. So that's if you want to just drive, you know, the motor is very like calm, it's not gonna get out of control, it's not gonna shift crazy, it's just gonna be smooth. And you know, that's for a lot of people that's beginners or people that just really not sports drivers and all this type of stuff. But this other mode, let me see what it is, and I'm explaining as I go. This is, yeah, that's sports mode, that's tour mode. So sports mode, that's just a little bit of beefing it up, I want to say. Hold on, I think it's another mode. Okay, track mode. All right. Sports mode, I don't know why my screen is dark because of the sun up there. Okay, we in sports mode right now, and one thing I like about this, it says G-Force. So G-Force, this is a mode that I've been kind of driving in because it has a lot of pull in it, and that's what I like about it, is a lot of pull, and that's when you feel a lot of power in it right there. So once you bump it up to that, you will feel that the rear end, you can tell that the traction on the rear end is like locked, where it's to the point where you can feel that it's ready to go. Like it'll kind of jump a little bit as you turn it. It's kind of like having a truck in 4-wheel drive and you turn it and the tires are screeching. That means the back rear end is basically locked from both end to both end for posse. So that's another thing about that I like. And we're gonna go into track mode. So track mode, you see all the lines is all filled up and things like that. And track mode is crazy. Track mode is really crazy, and it's an all-wheel drive. So it got right here the traction off. So when you turn traction off, that's what really another way that it wakes it up for this car to really be a beast. I ain't gonna say wake it up, it just unlock it for it to be loose to do what it do. But track mode is a very fast, crazy mode too, and it's mainly good for track mode when you going, stop and turning, going, stop, turning, and this and that. Track mode gonna pick you up and get you to that point. It's gonna pick you up to that point and get out of there. Like, it's not hesitating. And once you got traction control off, it really just let it do what it do. You just gotta be a skilled driver when you have traction control off. It's because if the car slide, the car ain't gonna save itself. It's saying it's all in your hands, basically. Like, hey, traction off. I'm not gonna hold the traction and make sure you don't lose control. It's like, say, hey, it's all on you. It's your call. So that's track mode, and I think that's all the modes I want to say. Let me see. Yes, that's all the modes for so far as that. But we're leaving in that. But you know, it got, you know, the audio, phone, navigation, Wi-Fi, and all that type of stuff you got to set up on these things. I know y'all probably wondering, y'all can't see it and all that. Climax, and this is all the AC stuff right here. How's it going? This is all the AC stuff right here, and it kind of reminds me of like the Lamborghinis. The Lamborghinis kind of got something like this, and the Lambos, they got this in there. Another interesting thing about this, what I can say, is the music in here sounds real good. They have a speaker right here. I'm not for sure if that's the sub or not, but it's Boss in the doors. And another thing that a lot of people don't know, because everybody gets in this car and don't know how to get out of the car. That's where they be jammed at. So this is the thing I'm gonna show you, because everybody get a ride, they like, how do you get out? A lot of people don't know how to get in because the door handle is up under, basically. Let me show you. The door handle is up under this thing, so you got to put your hand up under there to pull the little door handle. So the way to get out of here is this button right here. So you have to press this button to get out, and then if it just pops right there and see I still don't open, you just press it again. Boom. So that's how you do that. Front and back trunk. The gas cover, you just tap it in and it pops out, pops back in. If you want to adjust your seat to, you know, how close you want it and all that. And I think it works for the steering wheel also. What else we got? Another thing about the glove department, a lot of people think the button is here. They try to pull down on it. The button is up here. Touch that, boom. And I like how you can just see the engine in the back right here. And another thing, you really don't hear the engine in the back here. Like, you really don't hear it. So it sounds like you can probably barely hear, but I hear more of the rumble of the exhaust. But besides that, I'm gonna jump on the road and show y'all how this thing go, do a stop and go, and you know, let y'all see how this thing react. All right. Let me go ahead and put my seatbelt on, because I definitely have to do that. It's because it's for safety reasons, and this is a very powerful piece of equipment. My life matters a lot, so definitely put my seatbelt on. And this is for my cousin if she's watching it, because she's be on me about that when I post on my story feed. But right now, like I said, I don't really hear the engine. I don't hear no engine in here. I can hear the exhaust. I don't know if y'all can hear that or not, but like I said, so far as the handling is pretty good. I have it in track mode, so I might just leave it in track mode. I just want to show you the highest point of what it's capable of. You know, anybody can find out what's normal about a car, but I drove in, you know, tour mode. It's just like driving a normal sports car at just a calm pace. And the thing I like about this, the way that it shifts. The way that it shifts, you can hear it shifting. And well, another thing I forgot to tell you about is manual. So it got a manual mode where you can hit that and you can paddle shift. So if I paddle shift, see how it shifts? Boom. 3. I can shift it down. Shift it down. Boom. There you go. 2. So it's in 2. But I'm gonna get up over here. We're gonna pick up a little speed. All right, we're gonna pick up a little speed. We're gonna see what it can actually do. Woo! Well, that thing accelerate, boy, to 100 fast. Gets to 100 fast, I ain't even gonna lie. Let's see how fast it gets to 60. Who counted that? Who counted that? If you counted that to 60, under 5 seconds, comment down below what was your count. And this thing has great, like, AC, I ain't gonna just say AC, great air pressure. Like, when this thing blow air out on you, it's like very hard and cold or warm or whatever, you know, the case is. But like I said, it's a smooth driver. It's not rough. You know, a lot of cars feel like it's banging up and down against, you know, the rough streets. Even when I go down rough streets, it's not bad. I ain't gonna say, don't expect for this to be like Cadillac or Benz or anything smooth like that. This is more of like sports cars smooth. So that's what I'm gonna definitely say. I'm actually gonna show y'all something right now with this. I'm gonna actually set the camera on the outside and let y'all see me do a flyby. How about that? What y'all think about a flyby? Let's try that. Okay, man, what y'all think about that? What y'all think about that? I love the power. Like I said, I love the power. Like the way that it pulls is like very, very just adrenaline happy rush for a man like me. And that flyby was crazy. I don't know, comment down below. I'm actually gonna do another one, but I'm not gonna do an actual flyby. I'm gonna do just a dead stop and pull off and let y'all see how it just pull off from me going straight. I don't want to just wear out that spot right there, just be zipping back and forth, because you know people over there don't want them to call the cops, like somebody just zooming around in a sports car over there. So I'm going to another one of my little spots that have a stretch to it. Let's do it right here. This is probably about a quarter of a mile, I want to say. Quarter of a mile. But I'm just gonna do a dead stop and I'm just gonna pull off and you not set my camera to shoot, this might come behind and run it over. We need this. It's good enough, y'all? Alright. Y'all, that was the just straight from the jump. You see what it did, which was, who is this calling me? Okay, y'all, there you have it, there you have it. And like I said, imagine what the Z06 is capable of. And this is just, you know, one of the base models. The last one I had, it had the, oh, it is the Z button on there. Wow, how did I miss that the whole time I had this? No way. But there you have it for the C8 Corvette. Let me see. Make sure my traction is on. I'll give y'all a little bit more. Crazy. It is crazy. Give it a little more power. I'm gonna show y'all from the dead stop from the inside. There you have it, there you have it. That is the C8, man. I'm gonna just give that to y'all for right now, man. The next time I do another video on these, this is only for review purposes on the C8 for people that was concerned. I try to give, you know, my quality, my review, my thoughts of what I think about it. You know, just don't say everything that I'm saying is right. This is how I feel. So, you know, stay tuned for my next reviews on cars, and lock in on my vlogs and things like that, and tap in on my reels. Further than that, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below and let me know. And you know the slang. If you got a vision, you're a part of the game. All right.